I seem very well adjusted at this point in my life, and I am, but yeah, it wasn't always that way. I was well into my 30s before I fully accepted that this is the way it is, and I might as well just accept it and start living my life. My sister was diagnosed first. I was diagnosed right around age 11. The only memory I have, and it's a very strong memory, is sitting in the doctor's office, sitting in the dark, and I had these contact lenses in my eyes. And I remember them being so thick that I couldn't even close my eyes. I remember sitting there just not understanding what was happening. Nobody explained it to me. And I thought, why is this doctor trying to murder me? Why are my parents letting this guy try to murder me? And I was just very confused and very scared. I've spoken with many people who said when they were kids, they got the diagnosis and the doctor says, oh, you're going blind. You should probably just learn Braille. I don't think, especially young kids at that age, can really process what that means. But the parents definitely can, and the parents' emotions get reflected onto the kids. People said that their parents were devastated because they just got the bare bones explanation of your kid's going blind. Best of luck. And then all of that negative emotion trickled down to the kids. And even though they didn't really understand it, they knew from looking at mom and dad that it's bad, it's gonna be bad. The benefit of growing up with a sibling who was kind of going through it as well is that we had each other. We were experiencing it together. And to this day, we have a very close bond. I talk to her all the time. Growing up with Stargardt, it was tough. A lot of bullying for being the kid sitting in the front row with the large print books and the monocular. Always been a bit of a class clown and sarcastic, and I tried to mask all of that with self-deprecating humor. I allowed a lot of my self-worth to be dictated by my vision loss. I saw that as me being different from everyone else and being isolated from everyone else. It was very tough in my 20s because that's the time when you're kind of discovering who you are. It's generally when you're driving and exploring the world and finding, what you really like. Being a guy and dating, those traditional stereotypes of the guy is supposed to pick the girl up and take her to the restaurant or take her to the movies, and I couldn't do that. I would always have to make some kind of excuse of why I needed to meet her at the restaurant. It really wasn't until I met my wife and we were dating and she saw this and she kind of gave me some tough love and told me I was being ridiculous and to knock it off. It's exhausting trying to keep up this charade and pretend to be something you're not. I should not be putting my entire self-worth into a couple of retinas that don't quite work the same as the person next to me. That is literally the only thing that makes me different from them, and it's not enough to make me feel less than them. Hey guys, it's Sam. This is The Blind Life, where I help you learn how to live your best blind life. I started my YouTube channel in 2013 because at the time there wasn't a lot of information on YouTube about low vision or Stargardts in particular. Hearing from the community and getting those emails of people telling me how helpful the channel has been, or their parents of children that were recently diagnosed and they don't know what to expect. They found my channel and they see what I hope is a positive example of what it could be like. The journey to acceptance, it is a tough road that everybody has to travel, and everybody does it in their own unique way. The best thing I can tell you is to be authentic with yourself, be an advocate for yourself. Understand that even though you think it seems like you're the only one and you're so different from everyone else, there's actually a lot of us out there. There's actually a very large community. There's days go by I don't even think about having a vision impairment. It doesn't come into play at all because I've set myself up for success by implementing these systems in my everyday life, utilizing technology, utilizing the generosity of my family and friends, my sighted supporters, and just having the determination to not let it slow me down from doing what I want to do. My name is Sam and I'm living with Stargardts.